All right, have and have not fans, here we are again, another theory slash discussion video. I touched upon this in the episode review for someone special, but make sure you like the video. Let's try to get to 60 likes. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the bell icon and select all. That way you're notified whenever I post content. And also go down to that description box, follow me on my social media platforms. All the links are down below. In this particular video, we're going to talk about, I've already done one about, Sandy Malone and will he kill Wyatt, and he's most likely not going to do it, and then will be punished as a result. In this situation, we're going to talk about the brief scene between Rose and Vinny in the episode, right after she kind of, passes the reins over to him, saying, I'm going to retire. Vinny, you go ahead and take over the family business. She mentions the fact that, what is really strange, did you get paid for what happened between you and that Crier kid? Yeah, $50,000. Then why did she tell me 75? And then at the end of the episode, he even brings that up to Sandy. It's like, wait, why would she say 75, but I was only paid 50? What's going on here? And I'm like, hey, one of these things is not like the black kid, $25,000. I mean, I feel like if there's any confusion, then Vinny should definitely talk with Mitch, because Mitch was the one who, guaranteed he would get the money, not just for the Criers, but also Vinny Young. And it's just weird to think about, because correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be remembering this incorrectly, but didn't Catherine say that she would give the money to Hannah to pay off Benny's debt to the Malone? And Hannah was like, I appreciate it, but hey, don't worry about it. I will work it off, working at your home, and I'll also pick up the job at the hotel, working as like the chief of staff for like the cleaning crew. So for whatever reason, it didn't, what was it? Oh yeah, that's right. Because Hannah told Benny about it, but then Benny was, okay, now let's go to the bank. No, I don't feel like if Benny, yeah. Catherine was going to pay the debt off. So now Benny's in more deep trouble because of Mitch's lie. And I'm not blaming Mitch per se, but because Benny should have never borrowed money from the Malones to begin with. Mitch warned him like, what was it, 20,000? It warned him like 30,000 times not to do it. And then on top of that, if Benny did the right thing, which was give the money back, what was it? Because at that point, the money was in Benny and Hannah's account. And if Benny signed the papers, it would have went directly back to where it should have. And then, Catherine was going to pay off the debt. But no, because you're going to hold on to the money, and then Mitch going to step in and lie about it. Now it's going to be a terrible situation, because keep in mind, here's something else to consider. Mitch went over to Jim to say, hey, if you don't listen to me and stop messing around with the Young family, I'll just have to tell my grandmother that, I got caught up in another one of your situations and I almost got hurt or killed. And you know how my grandmother feels about her family, especially me, her grandchild. And, Jim had to let it go. I wonder if at some point, I doubt Rose will reach out, but if Vinny, because again, we have to realize that Catherine and Jim will have to learn from the Malones through a message or something that they have Wyatt, and that's how they'll get the $1 million. I wonder if one of the Malones will go see Jim, and then that will bring up the conversation about, wait, we paid you $75,000. What are you talking about? It was 50. No, me and my wife paid it. I handed over the bag to Mitch. Mitch's lies will catch up to him, and as a result, he will be punished, because there is that one behind the scenes photo where, it looks like he's pretty banged up. It's Vinny, Mitch, and Benny. Vinny, Mitch. And then there's also the one photo where it looks like Sandy's pretty banged up. I feel like Sandy's going to be reprimanded for not, look, Vinny's going to test him, but Vinny is now the Don. So I feel like, I don't watch a lot of mobster flicks and whatnot, but I feel like if you disobey, you will be punished as a result. Same thing with this. Mitch lied. Even though Vinny was not the Don at the time, he did cross the family. And also he crossed the Criers, who are rich, quote unquote, associates. So, at this point, Mitch had his own agenda, and as a result, that affected the family. And because Benny's black, they're probably going to beat him extra for that. And they'll probably want to jack Benny again. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't think Mitch is going to get out of this unscathed. I think that Vinny will somehow find out that Mitch was the one that jacked up the money, where it was 75 from the criers, but it was actually 50 plus Vinny's debt as well. So with that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Sandy and Mitch will kind of bond because they both got their asses kicked by their family for different reasons? Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.